Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are delighted to welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of the IDE Bootcamp Phase 3, being organized by the SNGCE in collaboration with AICTE, Innovation Cell of the Ministry of Education, Government of India, and the Wadhwani Foundation. We are proud and pleased to inform that the SNGCE is one of the 9 premier higher education institutions in the country and the only one in Kerala selected to host this important event. Today, we are honored to have with us esteemed guests, faculty members, trainers and students from across the country who have traveled long distances, probably for multiple days, to participate in this transformative event. Just now, we witnessed the central inauguration ceremony. On behalf of SNGCE family and all of us gathered here, I extend my sincere thanks to Professor T.G. Sitaram, Chairman of AICTE, for honoring us with his virtual presence and inaugurating IDE Bootcamp. We have all the reason in the world to achieve your grandest dreams. Imagination plus innovation equals realization. And innovation is the most powerful force for change in the world. A very hearty good morning to one and all present here. I am Neeraja Gopakumar, your co-anchor for this honorable day.
Good morning, myself Arya Manoj, your other co-anchor for the day. Envisioned by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, the IDE Bootcamp is a unique initiative aimed to nurture the innovation, design and entrepreneurial skills of student innovators. The IDE Bootcamps exemplify the government's commitment to fostering a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship, propelling India towards becoming a global hub for innovation-driven enterprises. These bootcamps are a platform for young innovators where ideas transcend into action, where creativity meets execution, and where dreams evolve into reality. The virtue of success always begins with seeking blessings from God Almighty. I request all of you to rise for the prayer.
നിറയും വെളിച്ചമേ എൻ മനസ്സിൽ കുടിയിരിക്കണമേ എൻ്റെ പാദം ഇടറാതിരിക്കുവാൻ എന്നും എന്നിൽ കൃപ ചൊരിയണമേ പൂവിലൂറുന്ന പുഞ്ചിരി നീയല്ലോ പുസ്തക പരിജ്ഞാനവും നീയല്ലോ പുല്ലുമാടവും പൂമണിമേടയും തുല്യമായി തൊഴും ശക്തിയും നീയല്ലോ നല്ല ബുദ്ധിയായി എൻ്റെ മനസ്സിലും നല്ല വാണിയായി നാവിൻ്റെ തുമ്പിലും നല്ല ചേതിയായി എൻ പിഞ്ചു കൈയിലും നന്മയായി നീ കടന്നിരിക്കണമേ എങ്ങുമെങ്ങും നിറയും വെളിച്ചമേ എൻ മനസ്സിൽ കുടിയിരിക്കണമേ.
Now, I would like to invite our beloved principal, Professor Dr. S. Jose, to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, respected dignitaries on and off the dais. Innovation, design and entrepreneurship are the buzzwords dominating the current era. They are the key drivers of economic growth, social progress and environmental sustainability in this 21st century. Innovation is the ability to see change as an opportunity, not as a threat. These are the words of Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. To inculcate it among our students, the All India Council for Technical Education and the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell has come forward with the Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship Boot Camps, whose prime aim is to equip participants with necessary skills and mindset to proceed with the dynamic business landscape. This initiative, which is envisioned by our Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi, aims to nurture the innovation, design and entrepreneurship skills of student innovators and form them to be innovation and ambassadors from higher education institutes and schools. And these boot camps exemplify the government's commitments to fostering culture of innovation and entrepreneurship, propelling India towards becoming a global hub for innovation-driven enterprises. And I am happy and privileged that SNGCE was selected as one of the 9 institutions to host this unique boot camp this year. Before moving into my duty, let me have a few words about this institute, which is named after the great social reformer Sri Narayana Guru, who lived nearly 100 years earlier in Kerala. He initiated a movement against the caste-ridden society prevailed at that time. The most popular one among his quotes is one caste, one religion, one God for all human beings. In Malayalam, it is Oru Jati, Oru Madam, Oru Daivam, Manushina, which is relevant even today. He proclaimed to promote education for overall growth. Sri Narayana Guru also initiated an organization called SNDP Yogam to continue the reforms initiated by him. The regional hand of the SNDP Union in this region, Kunnatunadu Union, promoted a trust called Sri Narayana Gurukulam Charitable Trust, which is promoting or which is governing this institution right from the inception in 2002. In 2002, the college started with 5 basic branches of engineering, and right now it has 7 branches of engineering in BTech program, then MTech, MCA, MBA and PhD programs. Now, coming to my pleasant duty of welcoming the dignitaries and the audience, I would like to start from the president of the function, Sri Anilan, the secretary of the Sri Narayana Gurukulam Charitable Trust, is presiding this function. Even though he has many other engagements, he is very much involved in the day-to-day activities of the institution, and he is here to guide us and lead us to further heights. On behalf of all those who are gathered here, I welcome you, sir, to this function. Our chief guest, Sri Loknath Behra, is a popular person. He was a DGP of the state and the chief of the police force for a long period of 5 years. And as part of his service, he also served Government of India for a long period of time. And at that time, he was involved in many portfolios in CBI and National Investigation Agency. And in fact, National Investigation Agency or NIA was founded by him. And at present, he is in Kochi. He is heading the Kochi Metro Rail Corporation, and also he is instrumental in starting or setting up the water metro project, the unique one in the country. Now, he is having a literary contribution towards translating the Srinarayana Guru authored Devadashakam. Devadashakam was translated by our chief guest to his own mother tongue, to the Odia language, and that is another appreciation for him. Even though he is having very busy schedules, when I contacted him and invited him for this program, he wholeheartedly accepted the invitation and graced us with the presence for inaugurating this program on this auspicious day. I welcome you, sir, to this function. Dr. Ramesh Unnikrishnan is an advisor, Policy and Academic Planning Bureau of AICTE. He is with AICTE since 2012, serving different positions like director, regional officer, and presently the advisor. He is actively involved in the activities of AICTE. He was instrumental behind the development of model curriculum for the BTech and MTech programs, technical teachers training, then implementation of Swayam courses in regional languages, the AICTE pay scales, implementation of NEP 2020, etc. And I am proud to mention that before moving to AICTE, he was a faculty in government engineering colleges in Kerala in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. And he also was very kind enough to accept our invitation to honor this occasion as a keynote speaker. And I welcome you, sir, on behalf of all who are gathered here. Sri Sarim Moin is actually part of the organizing team. He is an official representative from AICTE to coordinate this event at SNGCE. And he was here since 2 days back. From 27th onwards, he is available here and he is giving us proper guidance and support in setting up all the arrangements for the boot camp. He is an innovation officer in the innovation cell of Ministry of Education, Government of India, and he is a native of New Delhi. And we are happy to welcome you, sir, to this program. Next we have our CEO, Dr. E.P. Yashodharan, and he is a main motivating force behind the successful conduct of this program here. And he is a person who initiated or coined the idea of submitting an application for considering our institute for conducting the boot camp. And with his initiative, we submitted the application, and once the application was accepted by AICTE, all the planning and review were under his guidance, and with his support, we are able to develop everything to this position. So on behalf of all who are gathered here, I welcome you, sir, to this program. Sri V. Mohanan is a manager of the college. He is regularly or on every day he is with us in the college, and he is very fast in decision making and implementing the decisions in the most effective way. And he was instrumental in bringing up this hall to the present position and within a very short span of time. And on behalf of all who are gathered here, I welcome you, sir, to to this function. Dr. Pratibha Varghese, Associate Professor in Electronics and Communication Engineering, and the single point of contact for this program. And once the program was accepted by AICTE, and they asked for a single point of contact to have the program conducted in the proper way. I didn't have a second thought in nominating Dr. Pratibha to that position. And she did the work in a most effective way, and everything was organized in within a short span of time. I welcome you, madam, to this program. Sri Gopalakrishnan, the treasurer of the Srinarayana Gurukulam Charitable Trust, the executive members, the board members, other trust members who are welcome, who are present here, all are welcomed. Then the most important part of the program is participants and their mentors. The participants and mentors are selected by the AICTE from different states of the country, and they have arrived in this institution on time, and the experts from AICTE are there, from experts from the invited experts, the Vadam Foundation, all, and our alumni who are coming to the campus as experts, all are welcome to this gathering. The heads of the departments, the professors, various committee members, faculty members, the staff, students, administrative officer, and all others who are present here are wholeheartedly welcome to this program. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I request Mr. R. Anilan, Secretary, SNGCE Trust, to deliver the presidential address.
Respected Chief Guest of the day, the Managing Director, Kerala Metro Rail Limited, Sri Loknath Behra, most respected Dr. Ramesh Unnikrishnan, who is the advisor AICTE, respected Sri Sarim Moin, Innovation Officer of the Ministry of Education, and who is working with AICTE and who is involved in a lot of other things, other activities of the AICTE. Dr. E.P. Yashodharan, CEO of this college, Sri V. Mohanan, manager of this college, and Dr. Pratibha Varghese, who is the single point of contact for this particular program, and the executive committee members, the honorable trust members, the participants of this program who have been selected by the AICTE from various parts of the country and who have arrived here in time and are attending this program, the mentors who have accompanied those students, the students and faculty members, the teachers who have joined us in this occasion from neighboring schools the faculty members of this college, the staff members of this college, the students of this college, all other friends, namaskar. Today, this is a moment of pride as far as SNGCE is concerned. SNGCE has started its journey during the year 2022, and it is the first project envisaged by the Srinarayana Gurukulam Charitable Trust, which was formed in the year 2021. So right from 2022 till date, the institution has been progressing on the right path, and we have had a number of achievements during this course of our progress towards growth and development. And this institution is committed to extend its service to the community as well. Whatever knowledge and innovations that are taking place in this institution will be ultimately passed on, its results will be passed on to the neighboring community also to help them solve their problems. And innovation, we all know, is related very much to the problem-solving aspect of the society around us. It's actually idea formation and finding solutions for the problems. And I take this opportunity to congratulate all the participants from various parts of the country who have been selected by AICTE for attending this particular boot program phase 3, because they are the young and brilliant minds of India who will turn out to be the torch bearers for the development of our country. And I congratulate all the students and their members who have taken pains to come all the way from various distant places to our institution and are attending this program. SNGCE is, as I said earlier, is moving at a very fast rate towards achieving its goal of being a center of excellence in the near future. And our aim is to become an autonomous institute within a short span of time. And we are planning, and we have already started implementing the aspects which are very essential for becoming an autonomous institute. And I am very glad that we have had a lot of achievements in our journey, and this is a landmark in our history of development and growth. And I thank all the faculty members and students who have helped us to organize this program in such a beautiful manner. And I thank all the office staff and other members of the staff who have associated with us in achieving this particular goal of arranging all these preparations and all that. So I do not want to prolong this presidential address much. This presidential address should have actually been made by our chief patron, Sri K.K. Karnan, but because of a sad demise of one of his close relatives, he could not come to this college and inaugurate this function. And I am actually standing before you in his place, and I think I don't have to prolong much. We are here to hear a lot from our keynote speaker, as well as from the inaugural address also. From Sri Loknath Behra, we are very much eagerly waiting to hear a lot. As has already been mentioned, he is a person who has translated Deva Dashakam into Oriya. And this was a very astonishing news when I heard it recently. And we have got a very right person to inaugurate, to make the inaugural address. And with these few words, I conclude my presidential address. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for those words. Please welcome our next speaker, a visionary leader with over a decade of experience driving transformative innovation initiatives. As an innovation officer at the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell and AICTE, he has spearheaded renowned hackathons and shaped national and international innovation policies. With expertise in intellectual property rights and patent landscapes, his contributions have left an indelible mark on both the public and private sectors. Please join me in welcoming Sarim Moin, a true pioneer in the field of innovation, to give an overview of the program. Please, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, management team from SNGCE, esteemed faculties, and most importantly, our dear innovators. I welcome you all to the immersive training program on the innovation, design, and entrepreneurship for the students of higher educational institutes and the students of ATL. So before I give you a brief about the 5 days of immersive program of IDE Bootcamp, I would like to speak about the Innovation Cell of the Ministry of Education. So Ministry of Education Innovation Cell was started way back in 2018 in order to foster the culture of innovation, entrepreneurship, and startup ecosystem. And since then, we have organized more than 15 plus hackathon and similar challenges. 10,000 institution innovation councils have been established across various higher educational institutes, and more than 10,000 school innovation councils have been established. Through these innovation councils, various activities on the innovation, entrepreneurship are being organized, which are monitored by ourselves, and various ranking are given to the institutes and the schools. Such activities makes a pathway for series of innovations which leads to a better rank in Global Innovation Index. Currently, India is ranked at 40th rank in Global Innovation Index, and in order to improve that rank, it's the prime responsibility of the students and faculty which are present here today, by ensuring that after this boot camp, they go and work on their idea and come up with some business and market-ready product. No matter what the idea is, find a unique approach to that no one has ever tried to do, and this boot camp will help you find that. Coming to the boot camp, so this boot camp aims to nurture the innovation, design, and entrepreneurial skills of the student innovators. The student and faculties will undergo an immersive 5 days of design thinking, ergonomics, and pitching skills. Throughout the program, participants will gain valuable insights into the significance of innovation in education, uncover practical strategies for driving change, and harness the power of entrepreneurial thinking. In this bootcamp, student innovators and startups will be trained in design thinking approach, business model, and insight into product development, followed by visit to incubation center and various other labs in the nearby proximity to Ernakulam. Coming to the topics of the boot camp, participants will have the opportunity to delve into various product design methodologies, foster the design thinking concepts, and gain invaluable experience. Also, various motivational talks have been arranged by the Smart India Hackathon alumni, and apart from that, these motivational talks will inspire the students of the current SIH students which are seated here, and along with that, the students from the Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh region. So this bootcamp is being organized in collaboration with Vadhwani Foundation, which is renowned for its support in entrepreneurship education. Coming to the schedule of the bootcamp, on the first day, the participant will showcase their innovation in the exhibition, and on the fourth day of the bootcamp, a local tour has been arranged for the participants to provide them with the real-world insights, where networking opportunities and creative inspiration enhancing their entrepreneurial mindset. On the final day, the student team will pitch their innovation in front of expert panel consisting of various startup founders, incubators, IP experts, angel investors, and venture capitalists. After the completion of the pitching rounds, top ideas will be recognized and provided with the certificate of appreciation. So till date, 16 boot camps have already been completed at Pan India location, and this is the last phase of the boot camp, which is the phase 3, which is being organized at 9 locations, namely Srinagar, Raipur, Ernakulam, Goa, Hubli, Varanasi, Dehradun, Madurai, and Himachal Pradesh. And it is estimated that more than 2,500 participants will undergo the rigorous training on the innovation, design, and entrepreneurship. So all in all, this bootcamp includes a series of group activities, immersive working sessions, engaging workshops by our partner Vadhwani Foundation. Finally, I would like to thank the host institute SNGCE Ernakulam for organizing the bootcamp, the entire team under the leadership of Secretary Sir and the principal for supporting the bootcamp seamlessly. Thank you so much. And lastly, I would like to say a few words of Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Each one of us has the power to transform the ideas into reality, to turn challenges into opportunities, and to redefine the future of the nation." I wish all the best to the students and faculties participating in the Innovation, Design, and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp today. Thank you very much, and best of luck.
Thank you, sir, for that insight. Let's all join for the lamp lighting ceremony for this event. I request all the respected guests kindly join and give light to this wonderful beginning.
हिमजले स्नानं च दिव्याम्बरं नानारत्नविभूषितं मृगमदा मोदाङ्कितं चन्दनं जातीचम्पकबिल्वपत्ररचितं पुष्पं च धूपं तथा दीपं देवदयानिधे पशुपते कृत्कल्पितं गृह्यताम् सौवर्णेन वरत्नखण्डरचिते पात्रे घृतं पायसम् भक्ष्यं पञ्चविधं पयोदधियुतं ब्रह्माफलं पानकम् शाकानामयुतं जलं रुचिकरं कर्पूरखण्डोज्ज्वलम् ताम्बूलं मनसा मया विरचितं भक्त्या प्रभो स्वीकुरु छत्रं चामरयोर्युगं व्यजनकं चादर्शकं निर्मलम् वीणाभेरिमृदङ्गकाहलकला गीतं च नृत्यं तथा साष्टाङ्गं प्रणति स्तुतिर्बहुविधा एतत् समस्तं मया सङ्कल्पेन समर्पितं तव विभो पूजां गृहाण प्रभो आत्मा त्वं गिरिजामति सहचरा प्राण
Respected dignitaries, it is my privilege to introduce our distinguished guest, Sri Loknath Behera, a visionary leader in law enforcement and administration. With 16 years of service in the NIA and CBI, followed by a notable tenure as the Director General of Police and State Police Chief, Kerala, he has brought unparalleled expertise in counter-terrorism, corruption and international criminal law. As the Managing Director of Kochi Metro Rail Limited, he continues to drive innovation, particularly in technological advancements within policing and security sectors. His visionary leadership has earned his prestigious awards, including the NASSCOM Lifetime Achievement Award for their contributions to cybercrime investigation. Let's welcome the Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Loknath Behera, to deliver the inaugural address. Please, sir.
Most respected Sri Anilan, other distinguished persons on the dais, participants, faculty, and dear friends. Before I speak relating to the context, I just wanted to tell one thing because Dr. Anilan told me and Dr. Jose also told that I translated Devadasakam. That was a very interesting thing. When the Devadasakam, that poem was given to me, I was the DGP of that time. That time somebody gave me and said that it has to be translated. You know, it is very difficult to translate that beautiful poem word by word. So it actually took some time for me to actually get that essence. And in that particular time, I had the opportunity to read about Sri Narayan Guru in some of the contextual way. And I tell you one thing, trust me, he is the best innovator. And we missed it because of various social, political, or other factors. Now, after so many years, we are recognizing his innovations. Innovation doesn't mean that it should be only concerned to science and technology. And there is actually a very thin line of difference, and there is a little bit of confusion about what is actually innovation. So the management gurus have a particular definition. The philosophers have got another definition. So, but I tell you one thing, innovation doesn't mean only science and technology. Innovation can be for a process. I will give you a particular example about, actually two examples I was very surprised. Just see, what is the science and technological innovation. You just see this camera stand. I was just looking from the dais. Earlier days, there used to be one camera, and that camera was a steel camera. Now these cameras have got both the modes. One mode is for the still, another is for video also. And you will be surprised, the photographer has put a modem also fixed to the camera with a USB. Why did he do that? It is actually he can directly transmit to a particular television or to a control room from there. So that is called innovation. Science and technology innovation. Now I will talk about a non-science and technology innovation. Now it will be said that, look, there is a carpet here, red carpet being put, and every dignitary has to come through the red carpet. But somebody will think that the red carpet and with the floor which is actually made up of vitreous tiles can be slippery. If the carpet actually slips, the person falls down. Therefore, he will say, I will put a particular carpet which is non-slippery and will be attached to the floor. That is another innovation. So, what I wanted to say, innovation, normally if you talk about innovation and invention, there is always a confusion. Whether, I'll make this very simple by saying that when the telephone was brought in, telephone started, it was an invention. When the cellular phone came, it became invention plus innovation. But when the smartphone came, it is pure innovation. That is the best way to explain innovation. Now, considering the design, what Mr. Moin said, look, I will be telling something lighter. Design is a very artistic thing. Some people in Cochin, led by the Cochin Corporation, you might have read in the newspaper that we are trying to make the city of Kochi as the city of designs. Today, there are almost 30 cities in the world which has been recognized as cities of design. Not a single one is there in India. So, we are trying our best to make it as the city of designs. What is city of designs? It doesn't mean that I'll put a design like, I say, beautiful design of a ship in front of your college. That is also a design. But the design has got some more things that can we make made in Kochi. That is the actually ultimate thing we are trying. Of course, there will be designed installations in the format art and culture in various parts of the city, but that is also a fact that we are trying to make this as a producing center of designs. Whether a chair is so designed, it will be only called made in Kochi. I went to Copenhagen. In Copenhagen, there is a museum, which is actually a museum of design. And the best of the furnitures which we world over people use are coming from those people who are designing there. So can we not make it? We can make it. So that is the second part of which I thought I should tell you. Now coming to when Dr. Jose actually referred to Steve Jobs. If you search the Google, Steve Jobs actually is regarded as the second best innovator after Graham Bell. Of course, you know about Graham Bell, So, what actually Steve Jobs actually gave to us to make our lives so simple? Or to some extent, some people say so much of technology makes the life very complicated. Well, he probably is the first person to think that can we carry the internet inside your pocket? That's why he brought iPhone. Before that, the internet was there in some smartphones made by certain companies, but he revolutionized by bringing iPhone in 2007. When he died in 2011, there was actually the CEO of the Apple, Tim Cook. He gave a beautiful speech in the actually funeral ceremony, and that he said he wanted to do something more.
But he could not do because he died at the age of 56 only. What he wanted to do? He wanted two things where he could not do, which the Apple is still trying to do this. One is that he wanted that all the textbooks, whether it is engineering, whether it is social science, whether it is humanities, all should be loaded in an iPad. So rather than purchasing the books, these things will be available in a loaded iPad, and which will be more interactive than the iPads which are now being produced. Number one. He also wanted the Apple TV to be the main thing, most interactive TV which has to come through. But he could not do it during his time. About job, I'll tell you, all of you, those especially the young minds, I must tell two things because I am very impressed with that particular personality who changed the way we live. When he was actually 21-year-old, dropped out after the first semester from University of Reed. He did not complete any formal education. He and his friend started a lab office in a garage in 1976 and produced the first computer called Apple I, which did not have a screen. And he sold 50 such computers at the cost of each costing $666. After that, he produced Apple II. By the time in 1981, he has already become a billionaire. And what happened? He was thrown out from the Apple board in 1985 and again re-enters the Apple in 1997. And the best of the products which we enjoy today, they are from him. Whether it is iPad, whether it is iPod, whether it is any iPhone, the iTunes, everything. How did he think all these things? It is because there was actually saying, think differently. Now, for a particular person like me or like you can say that bottle or that glass is half full. Somebody will say half full. Somebody will say half empty. So the choice is yours. But in that particular way, if you think a little differently, then only actually the innovative mind comes. So now for the management side, what is innovation? Innovation is that you make something actually a new thing or a new process from an existing process by doing research and do something. You just think the hackathons we are talking about. In the year 2017, when I attended the DGIG's conference, every year it is held, and the Honorable Prime Minister spends 3 days with all the DGs of the states. He told that why the law enforcement agencies like police are not holding hackathons like Kerala. He told, because he had a little dialogue chat with me, Kerala police was doing the hackathon from the year 2014 every year. And he gave this direction to other forces saying that do it. And many of them followed it. Relating to the law enforcement. Now, many new ideas also came. And some of the ideas were taken by the industry, some of the ideas were taken by the police forces themselves. As I understand from Moin, 2017, he also gave the students part, and you are all there. Now today what you are going to do, You have already won, selected by the ICT, and you are here for the boot camp. What the boot camp is going to do to you has been already told. But I will tell you something. Whatever they say, that is actually the process that is applicable to all of you. Whether he is from Kerala or he is from Jammu and Kashmir, whether he is from Rajasthan or he is from UP. That is coming. But are you thinking in a different way? That is the important thing. If you think in a different way, then only you can come back. I'll give a small example. Way back, when I was Police Commissioner Cochin, very young that time, in the year 1992, when most of the students might not have been born by that time, I'm just going to say one very small incident. In one day, I had a very unique visitor. She is the housewife, she is a housewife coming to my office in the year 1992. And that time she told, she has developed a program called kitchen management. I did not laugh. What is kitchen management? He said that the inventory, how to make appam, how to make idiyappam, all these things things are there, and it works in this particular manner. The diminishing quantities will be there. Whether you have to buy aripodi and all those things, it's all there. I said, ma'am, it's very good. I only had to taste her. And he said that, who will use this program? He said, I will use, and some of my friends will use it. That time, we had only 386 computers. Even Windows were not there. We were all working on DOS. After 6 months, I meet the lady in one of the functions. I go and ask, Madam, what happened to your program? He said, look, a Swiss company showed interest and I sold that particular program to them. I said, how much they gave? $50,000. That is innovation. So, the last thing about innovation I wanted to tell you is that, again I quote Steve Jobs. When he comes back to the Apple, as again the CEO, you know that iPod was launched in the year 2001. That changed the whole concept of listening to music. So, when he came back, one day he discovers a young person in one of the rooms doing something, and he goes there to look around what it is. And the boy asked, he's a young engineer, he asked, Steve Jobs asked, what are you doing? He said that I'm doing something relating to the music. He said, okay, go ahead. Then when Steve Jobs is about to leave the room, he asked a question. Steve, tell me where I will keep the speakers. Where I keep the speakers. Steve Jobs did not actually know what he is developing. He only tells, keep it inside. And you got the iPod. That is innovation. So, what I wanted to tell all of you, you are in the best of the hands. This college is blessed, and it is a pride for you to have hosted an All India event, and 9 cities are only doing, and one of them is yours. You should take the pride, all the faculty, the students, and those people who have come from different parts of the country. I say that you are in one of the best places in this world. Here, the startup mission and Kerala's actually foray into various innovation is well known. And in the recent competitions, always Kerala stands fast about innovating. There are 4 students, they came and met me when I was DG. They said, we have developed a robo which will creep the drains. And you see what happened. So we can develop, and it is up to you how you are going to say. Think differently, and then only you can. one of the most searched words in Google is innovation. And if you don't innovate, you don't exist. So innovate and live. I'm thankful to the management to have called me to speak to you. It is always a pleasure to speak to the students, and I take this pride, and I hope this particular boot camp will be extremely successful. With this, I declare this particular event inaugurated. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enriching inaugural address. Your words have inspired us and set a strong foundation for the event ahead. Now, let us dive into the profile of our keynote speaker, Dr. Ramesh Unnikrishnan. He started his career as a lecturer at Government Engineering College, Adur, in the year 1998, and later with Government Engineering College, Munnar, till 2012. He joined All India Council for Technical Education, the regulatory body for higher and technical education, Government of India, as director in the year 2012, and has been officiating the post of Western Regional Officer since 2013. From 2018 to 2020, he was the director of the Approval Bureau at AICTE headquarters, New Delhi. He holds his bachelor's in mechanical engineering, master's in engineering management, PhD in management, PhD in education, a diploma in education management from the Executive Global System, Harvard University. From November 2021, he is heading as an advisor, Policy and Academic Planning Bureau, Swayam Cell, Parliament Cell of AICTE, and actively involved in revamping and updating model curriculum of engineering and management courses, etc. at diploma, UG and PG levels, ensuring its alignment with NEP 2020. I invite you, sir, to deliver the keynote address.
The most respected dignitaries on the dais, the president of today's function, Anilan sir, chief guest, Loknath Behra sir, Yashodharan sir, Principal Joe sir, my friend Sarim, Pratibha madam, all the faculty colleagues, students, and the innovators who have come from the various parts of the country. A very good morning to all of you. First and foremost, let me thank the management of Srinarayana Gurukulam College of Engineering for coming forward and expressing their willingness to host the boot camp for the year 2023-24, and also congratulate them for finally grabbing it from among hundreds of applications we received across the country. So, sir has already given an overview of what is the importance of innovation, how it should be, what it should be, and what the spirit it should be. So I won't take much time, just to remind you all that maybe up to a few years back, the word innovation, the word invention and all were just assumed to be in the kitty of the so-called researchers in the country. So 2016 was the year when the Ministry of Education, that time Ministry of Human Resource Development, thought about an activity called Smart India Hackathon. And finally, in the year 2017, we announced the first Smart India Hackathon. And I was fortunate to be a part of that team. Even we were not aware, like how students are going to sit continuously for 36 hours and going to solve the problems. To start with, the first time, we had about 25 ministries across the Government of India who gave their problem, who had the faith in the students of normal engineering colleges like us. And to be precise, 22 ministries among the 25 are precisely using the solutions that are given by our students. See, during the older days, all these activities were just envisaged with the so-called IITs and NITs. And now, any institution, if you belong to whichever be the college, and if you have a spark within you, then the government is with you to handhold you. And one small request to all the innovators who are sitting over here. See, spark your mind when you see a real life problem. I would just like to say one small example which I witnessed about a year back, last year. So I was invited by one college to witness the products that are developed by the students in the nearby locale. So you know, recently whenever we go to marriages, we can see the drones taking the photographs and roaming around our head. So one student was standing in one corner and he had developed a drone with one camera. And he was just rotating it here and there. So I just went and asked, what is the difference between the normal drone camera and the camera what you have developed? So that student told, sir, this camera can detect a human body if it is submerged in a water body. So I didn't understand what he told. I told, could you please elaborate it? So he told, sir, I am from a village. I had a younger brother. So he died while he was bathing in a pond. And it took about 3 days for the people to identify where this body is stuck up within that pond. So he told this should not repeat to anyone. So he have developed a camera, a drone camera, which could identify a human body if it is submerged in any water body up to 1 kilometer underneath. And I told, why are you not publicizing these things? So he told, sir, I did it for because what happened to my younger brother, it should not happen to anyone else. So I have developed it, and he is telling, sir, already I have an order for more than 500 cameras. And my mission is that wherever there is a temple pond or a small river, some house in that locale should have this one camera, so that this can happen to anybody. And it should not be like we are not able to identify where the body is stuck up within the water body. So it touched me so much, and this is my request to all the innovators who are sitting over here. See what is happening around you. Be a good observer and see how your engineering mind or design mind can help to provide a solution to the common man. So with this, I wind up my speech. And boot camps are excellent. I was a part of almost all boot camps that happened in the past. And here we teaches you how to design your thinking, how to bring out your thoughts onto a plan, and how to execute the plan. And I wish all of you a good luck. And also, as I told, since 2017, we have the Smart India Hackathons. About 40 plus successful startups have come out of the Smart India Hackathons. For a country like India, just in 5 to 6 years, 40 plus successful startups is not a small thing. So we are seeing all of you coming out as a successful startup CEO in the near future, and wishing good luck to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I extend my welcome to Dr. E.P. Yashodharan, CEO, SNGCE, for the felicitation.
Respected President of this function, Sri R. Anilin.
Thank you, sir.
Respected Chief Guest of the day, Sri Loknath Behra. Distinguished guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Ramesh Unnikishan. The coordinator of this program from the AICT side, Mr. Sarin Moy. My dear colleagues and friends. I know that we are running short of time, so I don't want to add anything more to what has already been said by my colleagues, except, of course, to share my happiness at the SNGCE being selected as the only institution in the state and one of the only 9 institutions in the country to host this very prestigious program. My colleagues have been working for the last many days to make this program a big success. And based on the indications so far, I can confidently say that this program will be a success. I know that today is only the first day. We have practically 5 more days to go. But again, judging by the dedication and commitment manifested in their hard work, I am very confident that we will reach our destination very successfully. Once again, I want to extend our heartfelt thanks to our Chief Guest, Sri Loknath Behra, our guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Ramesh Unnikishan, the program coordinator, Mr. Sarin Moy, and all our guests who have kindly, graciously accepted our invitation to be here today. You are really, to our invited guest, I want to add that you are really adding color, purpose, and meaning to this inaugural function, and this is a befitting beginning for a fantastic program. I wish the program all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Lastly, I welcome Mr. Mohan B., Manager, SNGCE, to offer felicitation. Please.
Honorable Chief Guest, and other respected dignitaries on and off the dais, my dear young innovative participants, their mentors, and all special invitees, a very good morning to one and all. Srinarayana Gurukulam College of Engineering, widely known as SNGCE, is pioneer educational institution that has proven its excellence in academic, infrastructure, and placement. India will become the third largest economy in the world. In 2014, India's GDP rose to 7th place. In 2024, it was the 5th largest. However, the GDP of a country is not the true measure. Instead, per capita income is the measure of the prosperity. Globally speaking, India ranks low on that. For a developing country like India, youth plays a vital role in contributing to the growth of the economy. Here we organize the IDE bootcamp that has the primary objective to equip participants with the necessary skills and mindset to thrive in today's dynamic business landscape. On behalf of SNGCE, I express my sincere gratitude to the IICT for providing this incredible opportunity to organize the IDE bootcamp. Moreover, I appreciate management and staff who had really worked hard since the last couple of weeks to organize this bootcamp most efficiently. I hereby conclude my words with a famous quote of Thomas Macaulay. Every generation enjoys the use of a vast hoard bequeathed to it by antiquity and transmitted by fresh acquisitions to future ages. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. As a token of love and respect, we would like to present a memento to our Chief Guest, Sri Loknath Behra, sir. I request Mr. R. Anilan, Secretary, SNGC Trust, to present the memento.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. E.P. Yashodharan, CEO, SNGC, to present the memento to Dr. Ramesh Unnikrishnan, Advisor, AICTE.
Thank you, sir. As we reach the conclusion of the inaugural ceremony for the IDE Bootcamp Phase 3, it's time to extend our appreciation to all who have made this event possible. I warmly welcome Dr. Pratibha Varghese, our esteemed Associate Professor of ECE, and the dedicated spoke of the IDE Bootcamp to propose a vote of thanks.
Honorable Chief Guest of the day, distinguished invitees on and off the dais, very respected delegates and participants of IDE Bootcamp Phase 3, respected management representatives, staff and students of Sri Narayana Gurukulam College of Engineering, a very warm welcome to one and all gathered here. It is a remarkable historical day for SNGCE, and I am proud and privileged to stand before you to propose a vote of thanks in this grand multi-dimensional inaugural function. First and foremost, I would like to thank Sri Loknath Behra, Managing Director, Cochin Metro Rail Limited, our chief guest, for accepting our invitation and joining us today. Sir, your presence has boosted our energy and your thoughts have inspired us all. On behalf of the management, staff and students and IDE Bootcamp Organizing Committee, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Sri Loknath Behra, our chief guest. Thank you, sir. Distinguished Secretary, SNGC Trust, Sri R. Anilan is a man with abundance of experience and knowledge in almost all public sector, private sector, and in social reforms. He is a saga of SNGCE who always approaches everything with critical point of view. His first preference is the quality and effectiveness of education and its applications in practical day-to-day life. Sir, we are very indebted to you for your thorough understanding and motivation to each and every one of us. Thank you, sir. Sri Sarin Moin, Innovation Officer at Ministry of Education, Innovation Council, Government of India, is enriched with the additional responsibility as our nodal head. And sir has joined 2 days back with his creative suggestions and guidelines. Looking forward to work you with the whole week with more and more enthusiasm and energy. You have delivered a clear overview of the program, which gives an idea about the dimension of the entire program. Sir, thank you so much for your involvement, suggestions, and support. Thank you, sir. Dr. Ramesh Unnikrishnan, Advisor AICT, is an energetic mentor whose guidelines have helped us a lot to make this dream come true event. Sir, the management, staff and students of SNGCE are indebted to you for your unconditional encouragement and support. Thank you, sir. Our visionary, Sri V. Mohanan, Manager SNGC, has always been the constant source of inspiration and motivation to us. Sir, we the staff and students of SNGC would like to humbly express our deep sense of gratitude to you for all your inspiration and motivation. Thank you, sir. We SNGCians are blessed with a perfect blend of academics and administration. Our dear principal, Dr. S. Jose, and CEO, Dr. E.P. Yashodharan, these legendary leaders guide us, lead us, and be with us in all our plans and actions. We would like to make use of this opportunity to acknowledge and appreciate your never-ending support to each and every one of us. Thank you, Dr. S. Jose and Dr. E.P. Yashodharan. The visual and print media has supported us in publishing and bringing out the best in SNGCE. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to you for all your support and collaboration. Thank you all. Respected Vadwani higher officials, bright minds, innovators of bootcamp, their colorful mentors, you all measure the real success of the program. We would like to appreciate your presence and participation. Thank you all. Special invitees, delegates from KUFOS, SNGC management, and other affiliated schools and colleges. Your presence and participation in the program has motivated us a lot. We thank all for your blessed presentation and participation. The wheels of SNGC mission has started rolling 6 weeks back. The guidance from HODs, the dedication from members of staff, and the commitment from students have made this dream come true. The hands and minds of the technical, non-technical, ministerial, clerical and housekeeping session has coordinated and cooperated very well to make this event a grand success. I would like to thank all the committees for their work beyond their comfort zones. My wholehearted gratitude is expressed to all those who have directly and indirectly helped us to materialize this mission. Thank you all. We wish a fruitful day of innovation ahead and pleasant stay at a vibrant SNGCE campus. To all the delegates who have registered for the IDE Bootcamp Phase 3, let us together make this IDE Bootcamp successful, enriching and everlasting memorable one. Once again, thank you all.
There is an announcement. After the national anthem, all are requested to proceed to the Kumaran Ashan block for the exhibition which will be inaugurated at 11:30 a.m. by our chief guest. This exhibition is a showcase of innovative student prototype exhibits highlighting the creativity of our talented participants. I kindly request all participants to make their way to the respective stalls for the exhibition. And for all dignitaries who are here with us on stage, we invite you to join us in visiting the stalls and interacting with the students.
Let us draw down the curtains of the inaugural ceremony. Now, I kindly request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष माहे ताहे तव जय गादा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय